morning. I arrive at school, wholly determined to find Alistair today. Unfortunately, I'm so focused on my mission that I walk straight into someone as soon as I enter the building. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, never mind. Well, that's no way to greet a fellow human being. Calling you a human being is something of a stretch. Travis raises an eyebrow and shrugs. Suit yourself, I'll see you around, hooey. Wait, what did you call me? But before I can ask him, Travis has already disappeared down another hallway, merging with the throng of students. I almost read it as tongue. I hurry to my class, still preoccupied with what he said. He called me Rui. Could he be the Alistair? No, there's no way he'd make it that easy. Unless he's trying to trick me again. Are you okay? I look up in surprise to see Shiro staring at me. Huh? Oh yeah, just thinking. Another riddle? Something like that. Maybe I can help again. What? Shiro's face flushes red. Yeah, he's really shy, just like Fiona. I mean, if you want me to. I'm not saying you can't figure it out on your own or anything. It's okay, I'm not mad at you. It's just that this is a riddle of a different sort. Yeah. The bell rings before we can say any more. That was the entire lesson. What? As soon as class ends, I grab my books and head out. Hey! Whoa, hey Mary! Hey Derek, what's up? You wanted to talk to me about something, right? Oh yeah, I'll let you know when I'm free. Cool, anyway, I'm off to practice. Catch you later. Afternoon. Now that school's out, what should I do with my afternoon? This afternoon I want to... Let's go to the mall. I wait outside the gym as the basketball team finishes practicing. Good work today, see you tomorrow, coach. Oh, sorry. Good work today, see you tomorrow. The basketball players all wander out of the gym and head to the locker room. Oh hey Mary, what's up? I was wondering if today was a good day to talk. Huh? Oh yeah, no problem. He jerks his head towards the locker rooms. Just give me a sec, to shower and change, I'll be right out. Sure. Derek heads off the showers, leaving me to figure out how I'm going to ask him about Riven Online. If I ask him straight up, that would be weird. Plus, if he really is Alistair, then there's no way he'd tell me anything. Of course, if he is really Alistair, then he already knows who I am. I guess I'll have to try to find a way to trick him into giving me information. Why is all of this so complicated? What's complicated? Nothing. I was just thinking out loud. Haha, okay. Well, shall we get going? Sure. Man, I love coming here after practice. It's so much fun to just hang out. Oh? I don't actually come here that often. Why not? You don't like it? Well, I'm not exactly a social butterfly or anything. I prefer to have just a few close friends. That's an interesting outlook. Oh, you don't like to stay at home just relaxing or playing games or anything? You mean like board games or something? Well, I was thinking more like video games. Oh, you're a gamer then? Yeah, although I think other gamers would beg to differ. But what about you? Not into video games? Well, I tried a few. And? That's all. You don't play games online or anything? If I'm online, I'm probably checking my email or using Facebook. I see. Well, you should try playing games online sometime. They're pretty fun. Hey, I doubt I have time for that between basketball and school. He rolls his eyes. Homework really is a drag, isn't it? You won't get any disagreement from me. As we pass by a trendy clothing store, Derek points to one of the dresses in the window. Hey, I bet you'd look good in that. Really? Dresses aren't exactly my style. Oh, that's too bad. I think you'd look good in a dress, especially a more mature one. It might seem a little shallow, but image does matter. But I am rambling like crazy. What was it you wanted to talk to me about? What? You said you wanted to talk to me about something. Oops, I can't just tell him I wanted to know about Rivenwell Online. That will definitely make him suspicious. Ask him about something unrelated, of course. I was just wondering if you liked being on the student council. Why? Are you thinking of running? It depends on your answer. Well, to be honest, the vice president doesn't actually do that much work. My only real job is to stand in for the president when she's gone, but she's never gone. The vice president's role is more for show than anything else, so I don't do much work. But from what I can tell, the student council is mostly decorative anyway. The school board makes most of the decisions. I see. Well, thanks for letting me know. Is that all? Yep. Are you sure? What do you mean? It's nothing. I just thought you wanted to say something else. No, that's all, thanks. Well then, I've got to get going. Homework. Of course. I'll see you around. Later. Well, what did I expect? It's not like I was going to learn anything from talking to him. I guess I should head home too. Oh, I wanted to buy a book or two. Can you even do that? Well, you have money. I saw money here, so you definitely can. Well, now that it's night, I should probably do something. Checking email doesn't take me much time, so I can do it whenever I wish. I can watch TV and keep up with what everyone at school is talking about, or I could mess around online, playing games and reading message boards, or I guess I could study. I mean, it would be useful and stuff. Alright, tonight I'm going to check emails. Derek, you want to know more about being on the student council? Check out the school's website. It would be cool if you ran next year. It would be nice to have you there. Derek. Maybe. Let's study. Alright, time to study. Wow, this actually is really easy. I think I learned a lot. Time for another day at school. As usual, classes were boring. It's so hard to stay awake sometimes. At least it's time for lunch now. We don't have a dedicated lunchroom, so most students eat either in the gym or the classrooms. A lot of the guys like to play basketball during lunch breaks, so if I head to the gym, I'm sure to run into them. The classroom is a lot quieter since most of the students who eat there like to use the extra time to study. Of course, I could always stop by the computer lab. They don't allow food in there, but I can eat my lunch quickly and then head over there. Lunch break. Eat in the classroom. I think I'll stay in the classroom today. It's really nice to just sit back and eat my lunch in peace. Okay, now that school's out, what should I do with my afternoon? Let's go to the mall again. Alright, time to go shopping. Boundaries Books has all sorts of stuff from popular literature to study guides. Getting books could help me with studying or keep me in the loop with what's popular. Divide has a lot of different clothing styles. Everyone has different tastes, so what I buy will probably be more appealing to one person over another. GameGo is my one-stop shop for games for my computer, or my favorite handheld console, the DSP. Oh, it's a good idea to keep up with current games. I'll visit the Boundaries Books. I head to the bookstore. Notebook, good for taking notes in class. They say writing things down helps you remember more. No. Diary, a handy diary for recording the day's events. Also good for remembering names you forgot. History of Greece, a book with a lot of information about ancient Greece. Might be useful. Oh, this is a book I need. Encyclopedia. A huge book with information on just about everything. It's heavy. Costs a lot too. Plane Tossed. The first book in popular series about the boy who discovers he's an alien and goes to alien boarding school. What the? I guess that exists. Classic literature. A collection of famous stories and poems that most people consider to be classics. The Rivenwell Online Official Guide. Important information about the game along with full color art. I think I already have something like this. Cookbook. A book filled with cooking techniques and recipes from around the world. Let's buy the history of Greece. Definitely. That's something we need. I stopped by the clothing store. Some of these fashions are really cute. Oh, I think I want the spring dress. Pastel colors are really popular this time of the year. And maybe this as well, butterfly skirt, the super cute designer shirt. Although, this looks nice. It's really expensive. About the same as these two together. This sexy one piece perfect for romantic dates. Okay, 65 is what we need. Let's go home. Alright, tonight I'm going to check my emails. Nothing. Study. Time for another day at school. As usual, classes were boring. It's so hard to stay awake sometimes. Lunch break. I want to meet Shiro. I think I'll stay in the classroom. Work on my project. As much as I'd rather not, I really should do some work on my project. Hey Merui. What's up? I was thinking that we could work on our project a bit today. You can come over to my place. Yeah, I got your email. We can walk there if it's okay with you. I live nearby. Sure, fine with me. Shiro leads me a few blocks from the school to a nice neighborhood. Before I have time to take in the sights, he's already led me into a plush house and up a carpeted staircase to a spacious bedroom. Oh, this place is huge. Would it be rude to mention it? Yeah, maybe if I compliment his house, he would just say, yeah, it's big, no big deal. Let's ask him about his family. That's the logical option here, right? Where are your parents? Oh, probably working. They both work. Yeah, is that weird? Not really, I was just curious. What do they do? My mother is an engineer, and my father is a doctor. No wonder you're so smart. You think I'm smart? Of course. You came up with a great topic for our project after all. Well, it only seemed natural. So, we should figure out how to do this report. How do you want to divide up the work? Why don't we pick up a few topics we want to cover, then write those parts of the report. Then we can take turns during the presentation. Works for me. Shiro pulls out the notebook and starts scribbling a few notes in it. I'd like to talk about the history and the mythology, if that's okay. Sure, I was more interested in the culture anyway. Shiro and I spent the next hour discussing our topics and how we are going to arrange the report. As we finish dividing up our workload, Shiro turns on his computer. What's up? Nothing, I'm just going to transfer my notes over. It's easier for me to work when I type things out. Me too, I'm so bad at writing things by hand and I'm always on my computer anyway. I guess social networking and things like that are really popular these days. Oh, really? Are they really? Do you have a profile on Facebook? Not really. I don't exactly have many friends, so I'm not that interested. Not a computer person? Well, I never said that. So if you're not in it for the social stuff, then what? Shiro flushes a deep breath. I'd rather not say. Why not? I need to get to work. You should probably go now. Okay. Shiro bids me a quick farewell and I head home. Wow, what was that all about? I thought we were doing okay, but he practically kicked me out of his house. Well, that's not suspicious at all. I need to get to his computer. Alright, tonight I'm going to check my emails. Shiro, outline. Merui, we should probably start thinking about the oral part of our presentation. I've already started on the slideshow. Can you give me an outline of what you're working on? Let's watch TV tonight. I think I'll watch TV tonight. It's just reruns, but they're still fun to watch. Time for another day at school. Boring day at school. Lunch break. Still no Shiro, eh? I think at least I meet him in the lunch break. I could meet someone, right? Now that school's out. Help out at school. I stop by the computer lab to check my email before I head to the work program. Oh, sorry. The lab is closed today. What do you mean? I mean the lab is closed. The club is hosting a tournament today. What? So I can't even check my email? Exactly. But the tournament hasn't even started yet. Listen, these things take time to set up. We have permission from the school, and this tournament is kind of a big deal. Surely you have something better to do with your time. I always have something better to do than talk with you. Harsh words from such an innocent face, but I've had worse. If you really have other things to be doing, then run along. Don't let me stop you. I turn to leave, but I'm not exactly sure where I'd go. The work program doesn't start for another half hour, so I have a lot of extra time to kill. Of course, if you have nothing better to do, you are welcome to help out here. Huh? You are here because of that after-school work program, right? Making phone calls and begging for donations. How much do you get paid every time someone agrees to donate money to the school? Well, nothing. I postulated as much. That's the problem with this school. Or any school, really. We never have enough money. And of course the funding we do get never goes to something useful like upgrading the computers or improving the library's catalog system. Apparently some people think that the gymnasium absolutely needs a new hardwood floor every year. I think the student council gets a say in it. Why don't you run? Me? Run in that useless popularity contest? No, thank you. But that's really beside the point. One of our club members came down with a nasty cold yesterday. So we need someone to help us maintain the bracket. If you'd like to help out, we'll pay you. And it'll probably be more than what the school is offering. It doesn't seem like a bad offer. Is there a catch? Agree to help. Sounds like a tempting offer. Anything is more interesting than stamping envelopes and calling people who don't want to be called. Sure, I'd be happy to help. Good. Then let's get to work. Travis lets me into the lab and hands me a stack of paper. It's a fairly basic double elimination bracket. Do you know how to run those? Yeah, I've seen these before. Great, you might actually be helpful then. Show me how it works. Once Travis is satisfied that I know what I'm doing, he leaves me alone. I spent the next few hours frantically trying to keep track of the results of the 10 or so games that are running at the same time. The tournament finally ends and Travis approaches me with some money in hand. Good work, Rui. Thanks for helping out. I had fun. Travis hands me some money and rushes off to deal with whatever his presidential duties are. I have 35 now. Time to go home. 8:65. Alright, tonight I will check my emails. Travis, I hope you don't mind, but I looked up your email address on your student profile. Thank you for helping out today. We really needed it. Travis. Let's study. I understand things now. Yay!